Sorry, I'm so tired. There's some mountains here. Okay. The amazing side. You know, the body is starting back again. This is my jogging. It's the first time after years. Last years, I think, or 2 years before, I actually started before people started to hate crime and all this situation. I think it's my person. I was sorry. Like I'm starting, like I can see it. And don't forget that I do have asthma since I'm young. I just don't use anything because I'm protected more healthy. And I strongly believe that I've been overweight, not healthy either. Well, I was overweight. I have to do my jogging, but I'm just gonna finish that real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna finish that real quick. Because I started doing my jogging again, which I'm super happy. It's the first time of the years, so I should be pretty successful to it. Finish my app. I'm using the application of 5K. It's actually teaching you how to do 5 kilometers. So that's what I'm doing right now. And the goal is like to be a bit more healthy by the end of the summer. My goal is not really to lose weight as I used to, because I know that I can reach up to 72 kilos, down to 72 kilos this time. But I want to make sure that at least my system functions well, that I can breathe properly, that I can raise up my speed and be more healthy in general, eat healthy, and drink all my water to keep my skin smooth with all my antioxidants. Ok, so, présentement, j'ai descendu un petit peu la côte. Sorry. When I get tired, the French is getting in and the English is getting a little on the side, right? Just slightly. Okay, so I just run down the little hills. It's actually really minimal there. And I'm gonna continue to my jogging. Then after that, I'll have to go back to the hospital because I only have a 30 minutes break. That I can actually go outside and breathe some fresh air. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm actually pretty happy because it's the first time I didn't go outside, no sport, no jogging for a while. And I'm actually very happy because that was needed for my rest. So, to go half the match, like the woman said on the back of the application, I'm halfway there. So that means that I'm actually half of what I was supposed to do for my 30 minutes jogging today. And I don't know if I'm still going to do another jogging later on, but for now I'm going to be focused on what I have to do right now. I want to explain a thing clear, really fast. I know that my videos are not in French as they used to be in the past. It's simply because I need to practice my English. It's not because I'm not going to put the French language first. It's not because I don't respect the fact that Canada have two official languages, French and English. It's really just because it's a practical way for me to be able to practice my English and become better to it. Because as people may not know, I learned my English by myself, so it's not the official English. Like if I do like the official test in English for like when you want to go study and like British, like see, that's why I need to practice my English. It's not the proper English like when you have to pass the official English test if you go to university in the States, or like an English school, or if you go to London, by example. So it's really like English I learned by myself. Not that my English is not developed. Usually I can make it better when I work on some vocabulary, develop my synonym, vocabulary. As I said, I'm a French speaker. Je parle français. Je me considère comme québécoise. And I'm learning to speak in English in Ontario. So I am in a Franco-Ontarian now because I do believe in the French language as well. And it is important to keep the French language. Even more if my English have to sound like this. I have to become better with my English, but that will come with time. As we said, practice makes perfect. So I plan to, rise and touch and develop and build the perfection of my own life. It's now 1:35 in the afternoon. I'm gonna do a small editing because now I have the time and I feed myself. I did my jogging. I'm happy. I can't even have the time to do a 15-minute meditation as well as I used to realize my day perfectly, my goals, my plan for later on, what I want to do, and go back. Obviously, like I want to explain something. I know people don't understand why I want to develop a YouTube channel. It's really just because I love to do, like, it did take a tremendous time, but I love to see the final result. That's what I love about my work, is because I take a lot of picture, then I have my memories for later on, and this is memories that I can show to family and friends. You know, even if I have a few situations where detached from people, it's really a work that I do tremendously adore. This was why I'm doing it. And since I'm young, I take a lot of picture. I mean, I work for my first job and I buy my own first phone by myself. I start to help my mom and like for the Boxing Day at the work where she was working for. I'm used to work a lot and use my phones to what I really appreciate in life and build myself and develop myself. And I'm a hard worker and I love to work. Even when I burn myself out, I love to work until I cannot do nothing no more. But I'm like this and I appreciate it. And that's where where my plan is to go again, is to overwork myself, but learn to put a stop when I have to, because I don't take vacation. Like even when I go on vacation, I still find a project to do, and then I work or I change my time for like a type of work where I can learn something new, or use it for university, or use it for my resume. So I always do something where I have to be productive for my project. And when I don't do nothing, if you see me don't do nothing and I tell you I don't do anything at all, it's really just because I need the break at the moment that I need the break. But other than that, I'm doing pretty fine. So now I'm gonna do my edit, because now the goal is to not do as I did in Japan. It's to not do what I did when I was traveling in Toronto. It's actually to really vlog, create the editing, and place it online, and have it online in the less of 24-48 hours as fast as possible this time. That I will do. I will take the time to reflect on my week, because I want to be productive again and be able to go back in a good proper routine. And you know, spring is starting, so now for the first time I'm on time. I did my jogging the first day, whoop whoop, of the beginning of the year, or like, you know, it's not the first of spring, that was yesterday, but it's the first Monday, so I'm on time. I'm gonna do my edit, plus it online, I'm on time, and plus a few pictures on Instagram and all this, and just keep it moving from there and see how things will be after that. But I'm really happy, just, you know, targeting the sky right now. And that's it. And I'm gonna do this and enjoy my day and actually have a good day today. It's time for me to have a good day and just enjoy my independence, as I love to have that people try to broke down. But the reality is I must have been really independent and doing well, because I don't see why people will try to block me down. So I must have done something good when you start to see a few issues around, you know. Like I find it actually like beautiful to have like a hoodie with the inside is actually a different color, but it's really just because my makeup actually go a little on the inside would make it a bit sad. I could have been more colorful, to be honest, but with the cold outside, I have to like tie it down close to my face. And you're right. If you think about the fact that I did not need to put no makeup in to go to my jogging, I'm totally agreed, because I totally feel that usually my face would have looked better without no makeup into my jogging. I would have been like, look more like hydrated with like a good like pure oil on my face and my visage, but I didn't use it today. I had to like use a different cream, because I do like a change between like Bioreal and L'Oreal on my visage. So it is what it is for now. It's not a big deal. It's like a long time that I didn't feel that I was starting to be alive again. So I mean, I was already feeling good before I was there, but my grandmother passed away, and that really tremendously affect the out of me, or heaven out of me. That was passing. That was like passing from like hell. No, that was some passing like from heaven to hell, and then hell, and going back to heaven. That was pretty much how I felt during that time. She was 92 years old, a big part of my life. And when I moved from Montreal, she actually like come as well with us. So, I moved by myself, but my sister moved close at the same time as well after that I moved. And my grandma changed to ride as well. And then after that, my sister did a Lego the one in 2019, and then after that started to crumble. It's just that many things happen at the same time, and passing away and be by my own. Like, I think I can take care of myself, but the reality is I was being attacked as well for different point of view and political point of view that I have. So that was just more thing on my plate. Not that I cannot deal with it, but that just showed me that I'm actually doing well when I'm by myself. And that unfortunately not everyone is happy for my growth. And unfortunately, I have to learn it the hard way. But everyone have their own reason. And it is what it is, but I'm gonna do what I have to do for myself and be proud of the work that I can do and continue to give how I can give and be part of everything I can develop.